Hello there, and good day. Welcome back to another stream of Ghost of Tsushima with our historical order run and LIFO challenge. And yeah, today we're gonna do a shorter session where we just continue with the open world exploration. Last time we had the start, of course, on the introduction and on just getting, essentials unlocked like the ability to assassinate and stealth, but also the bow, which is going to be very helpful to avoid going into direct combat. And yeah, so far we are at 5 deaths total. So did die a bunch in the first session, but we also had a lot of like forced combat happening. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting how many times we're gonna die going forward. I think it's gonna be getting easier when it comes to like regular combat, because we can use stealth to kind of like get rid of most of the guards, and then it's like less to worry about. But at the same time, test. Hello, hello. Man, I swear. I think I'm gonna get rid of this NVIDIA broadcast thing. It just causes more issues than it gets rid of sometimes. But yeah, my mic was actually out. Did you guys actually hear anything that I said? Or was it like muted the entire time? Ah, okay, I see. So it kind of like cut out then. Yeah, that's why I was confused, because when I was looking at the volume mixer, at the start at least it was like working. But then I don't like track it like 100% of the time if it's having input or not. But yeah, hopefully it's not gonna cut off again. But thank you for telling me, Vo. And yeah, welcome again, Mr. Godi, Oliver, Rod. Thank you guys for joining. I hope everyone is having a nice weekend so far. And yeah, so we're gonna continue here with Ghost of Tsushima with a shorter session today. I'm gonna go ahead and I guess make my way towards, the next main stories, which are gonna be the Tale of Lady Masako, but also meeting with Straw Hat Ronin and doing the quest for Yuna's brother, the blacksmith. But we're gonna do a decent bit of side stuff. Like I wanna take my time, doing Mongol territories, exploring, doing a decent bunch of side stuff. Because we kinda have to take this playthrough a bit more in depth either way. Given that we, have to collect all the records and Mongolian artifacts. So yeah, that alone means, basically doing all the Mongol territories in the game, essentially. But I'm also in the mood to do like, a decent bit of side stuff at this point, at least of the game. So we are gonna do a bunch of that while we head to the next like main story objectives. Exactly, it's like me being very shadowy and stealthy. I'm taking the AC Shadows approach there, just like radio silence. I'm not gonna communicate anything anymore. Just like AC Shadows marketing. Cheers, Rod. Assassino. Man, I gotta say, I really miss the playing the early, AC games. I mean, obviously we just played AC1, but the Ezio games in particular. Thankfully, we're not that far away at this point from the Ezio games. Like, in a couple months, we're gonna get there. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. Also, time-wise, in its history, I think it's just such a interesting time. Ubisoft got wrecked. That's coming from a Ubisoft partner. Gonna be lucky if they don't kick me out now. Love is kind of like throat singing, is it what they're doing? I'm not too sure. It's pretty cool, like singing technique, I think. Yeah, aiming in this game is so much better, being able to play it in 60 FPS, I gotta say. But also being able to play it not on a PlayStation 4 controller. You had to move last second, didn't you? You know the feeling, you were itching to do Bravo as early as possible. I don't blame you, dude. It's gonna be great being able to do multiple playthroughs of the game, because it's one of those games I think that replays really well, given how many, new mechanics there are and ways of approaching the game, kind of like different things to focus on. And yeah, like even though many people don't like them, but a lot of the optional objectives and kind of like the challenge behind them, which is always fun for me to try in the AC games, getting like 100%. We're gonna sit an extra assassin after you now. Assassino. Not even sure if I can assassinate this big brute, but it's worth a try. Hello there, Nick. Welcome in, dude. How's it going, mein Herr? Nice. Mongolian artifacts. The Adak tree. A structure deeply rooted in traditional Mongolian folk religion or shamanism. Mongolian shamanism is affiliated with all aspects of the culture, including medicine, religion, and appreciation for nature and ancestral worship. I think it's cool that focus also on the Mongolian culture here. Not just making them villains, but trying to also, explore their culture. At least a little bit. Of course, still mainly the villains here, but I think there's also compelling things about them. Ich liebe dich, nur Homo. Ich liebe dich auch, Nick. You heard Germanism, shamanism, and Germanism. I mean, isn't it pretty much the same?
Jim. We looked him in the eye. With courage. We cowards strike from the shadows.
Forgive me, Uncle.
Han! Der Mund bei Starzla! Han! Termigarli! Tiber!
Fuck. I swear, the recovery time upon like shooting is so bad. You can't even like dodge after you try to shoot. And that's like enough time for them to actually attack you. Should just stuck to the stove there. But yeah, for these guys it's just one hit and you're dead. Please don't Germanize me. No worries, I'm just gonna shamanize you. Because now I don't have any arrows anymore.
Silvan! Jago!
The great samurai.
What the fuck? What? Bro. I didn't expect him to attack me like straight through the entrance door. But yeah, man, these guys, it's like one hit and you're dead. Like these, you know, not non-regular dudes.
내 군 손 탔다!
성가선 벌껍질.
너! 돌아가!
انهضات حرفات بسان.
Бисай харлаа! Бидний ходоо сагнахаар шийдэж!
Ахи шархвоо. Олад ахна тэрник.
Сум биш байсан юм байлгүй дээ.
Марта ната.
Хэн харваач байна?
Seeing cricket. Crickets are a symbol of autumn and an inspiration for many poems and lyrical works. Prized for their singing, they are often caught and kept in small cages. They can be found everywhere in nature, though some say it's best to look in cemeteries, where they sing to comfort the dead. And yeah, you actually get to learn more melodies for the flute, depending how many crickets you find. And the flute songs are basically ways to change the weather. So by default, like once you have a flute, you get to make it like a clear sky, I think. But you also get to like summon a storm, I guess, and okay, fuck it. I'm just gonna disable NVIDIA broadcast now. It cut me off again. I'm not sure when it cut me off, but yeah, fuck that. Just gonna have like background noises and stuff. But yeah, it's kind of annoying when it's just like cutting me off completely there. Hell yeah, we'll have the water stance. Water stance is highly effective against shields. AKA pretty much my favorite stance of the game. I like how it flows, you know, and how you kind of like cut through the defenses. Then you also get to do this like flurry of attacks as well. What a brute. Yeah, that one attack from a brute was enough to kill me. The singing crooked, not cricket. Yeah, Nvidia's like, just shut up, dude. Don't say anything. Oh, fuck me. I don't know what Jim was doing there. Like, why was just like hitting the air? It's fucking annoying when he's not like, you know, targeting the player accordingly. He's just like hitting air. Was like one more hit, would have gotten him.
Нэг юм хөдөлсөн. Чи яг юм харсан. Ready?
Yeah, I mean, who needs stealth, right? Just gonna brute force my way through here. Yeah, only took us 3 deaths to actually get this done. Ah, yeah. There's also these places. Like altars or something. So basically you have to match the symbol written on the... It's like a pose. And then there's kind of like animation that happens. And yeah, doing like all of these places we kind of like also unlock an achievement. Nice. Oh yeah, that's another cool thing about getting the Mongol territories done. Because they kind of act as like mini viewpoints in a way, you know, unlocking like a radius in the vicinity. Yeah, only 3 deaths, Oliver. Thank you for the GG's, dude. Thanks, Nick. Yeah, it was definitely quite a jump, you know, like, especially when it comes to like games that I played previously, you know, a lot, like the new AC games. They ran pretty well because I have them optimized, but being able to like max out and not have any like dips, you know, was really great. I did notice though that my old CPU was really holding me back in a way. I noticed that especially recently playing The Last of Us Part 1, mostly because of how badly optimized it is. But I also decided to upgrade my CPU as well, so that has also been really a big game changer on like newer games. I tend to use vCPU in like, you know, different ways. So yeah, definitely great to have like a more modern system now and being able to like play anything I want really.
My lord!
You really liked how many places you could use as a fast travel point. That's true as well. I can like fast travel here to the crossroads, then of course to a village, to this fort. There's like a survivor camp. Even to like a fishing village you can like travel. Ah yeah, that's right, Nick. I actually forgot about updating my specs there. But I got the Ryzen 7 5700 X3D.
They've taken the bridge!
Tell me.
We were running for Hiyoshi Springs. The bridge looked safe, but the Mongols were in the ravine. They started shooting from below.
Someone's injured.
Banta, my brother's boy.
They're using him as bait. Tell your family to stay clear of the bridge. I'll stop this.
Hello Vashilla. Welcome in, dude. And welcome in, Raiders. How was the stream today with Skyrim? How did it go? Hello there, Avi. Welcome in. Good day. I'm doing very well, thank you. Having a nice day over here. It's very cold and very windy. But yeah, it's a good like, you know, stay inside, get warm kind of weather. Even though I did spend a decent amount outside today. But yeah. For now it's just gonna be a chill one inside. With some Ghost of Sushi. funny enough, we did actually buy sushi earlier today. At least Levi did for herself. Hello, the Lone Star. Welcome in. Thank you for joining in with a raid. And how are you guys doing today? I hope Skyrim went well, Shilla. How's the playthrough going? Have you gotten closer to that max level you were trying to reach? Oh, very nice, Shilla. Sounds like you made some great progress there. Oh yeah. Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima is definitely going difficult. We just done our first Mongol territory over here, and we died 3 times trying to get it done. So lethal challenge is very lethal indeed. But one shot it 3 times in a row there. But yeah, it's kind of funny because my last approach where I didn't die, I just charged in and was super offensive. Technically the most risky kind of like approach I've taken, and for that, you know, approach it of course worked. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be a death counter in the triple digits by the end of a playthrough, I assume. Did you Ave? You also had sushi? Nice. What kind of sushi do you like? I don't eat sushi that often, but I do like it. I'm not like a particularly big fan of like raw fish, but like, you know, smoked salmon is really nice, or like, you know, vegetables. I definitely like the overall taste of like the rice and all that, but with raw fish, I'm kind of like not my favorite. Hello there, Waffle, welcome in. Thank you so much, Waffle, for 63 months. With a 63-month streak as well, dude. Waffle, thank you so much. How are you doing? I hope you're having a nice weekend so far. I gotcha, Shilla. That's definitely fair. But yeah, it sounds like it's definitely a good, you know, lengthy, time-intensive project there, getting to that point. Skyrim definitely has lots of content, doesn't it? Yeah, exactly, Nick. You know, I was really happy that I could still keep on using my current main board, you know. Because now I'm gonna be fine for the next couple of years, and I won't be able, like, I won't need to like change it, you know, for a good while, as long as I'm still like playing on 1080p, which is what I'm doing, and like, you know, streaming in like 60 FPS 1080p, which is also, you know, primarily how I play games nowadays. So I'm like good for the next years, but if I would have to like, you know, upgrade more parts, I would have definitely gotten much more expensive. It was definitely a bit tricky because I had to completely flash my BIOS and install a new one, you know, and that of course can come with its own kind of risk sometimes. But yeah, I was very stoked that everything worked out perfectly with it. Oh yeah, that sounds good, Avi. I would definitely be down with those sushi options that you mentioned. Yeah, like smoked salmon is just always great. If it's in sushi or like, you know, on a nice bagel with cream cheese or something. One of my favorites is like smoked salmon spinach cream pasta. That stuff is delicious. We just have it this week actually. Oh really, Waffle? So what was the issue with the PC then? But yeah, that's so annoying. For one, like not being able to use the PC, but then also like being like, you know, okay, what's the actual issue now? But that's good. I'm glad you got it, you know, fixed. Exactly, Schiller. You know, that's the best way to play games sometimes. Because, yeah, you don't want to feel like you have to rush through it, you know, otherwise you might not have like that much of an enjoyment. If it's just about like, you know, getting to the end and not about the journey. New CPU cooler later and BIOS settings change and working fine. Ah, okay. If you run a custom BIOS and you lose power for 12 hours, check your BIOS. It likely resets. Ah. Interesting. Yeah, I'm just running a regular like BIOS version. Not really customized that much. Just like updated so I could use my new CPU. But yeah, I haven't really changed many of the settings in the BIOS. But yeah, that would be very annoying. I hope it didn't like lose any data or something. Ah, okay, I gotcha. Yeah, I mean, if the voltage settings change all of a sudden, and you might also like run something like over or underclocking, you know, and then all of a sudden the BIOS settings are also changed. Don't want to be in that situation. Okay, let's actually go to the golden temple. Oh, never mind. Hold on. Just like doing this here. I kind of forgot we're like in the middle of a mission. Dojo. Dojo. Oh fuck. Okay, anyone have any arrows? No one? I like how I actually took an arrow there. He didn't even mind. Oh, come on. Bitte, ja? There's still more guys there. Oh, fucking hell. Arrows on default difficulty? Fuck that. I swear. I gotta say, this difficulty fundamentally changes how you have to approach some missions. But it's kind of fun, you know, like in its own regard. That you have to deal with it, but yeah. One shot in the back and you can't heal yourself, you're fucked. PCs have a CMOS battery that if powered stores your BIOS settings for PC, even if turned off. If you have a power loss event and the battery dies, it loses the memory of the board. Ah yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, sometimes there can also be a way to reset the BIOS, I guess, if you can't get into your PC system, right? Like, just like discharge it pretty much. But yeah, you don't want to have that happen not on purpose. But yeah, dude, I'm glad you got it figured out and, you know, fixed. I can definitely be heart attack inducing sometimes. So what's kind of annoying is they don't actually save how much health you had or how much like adrenaline. Fucking hell. I'm gonna be able to do this. Jesus. This is really hardcore. Like, no, I'm dead. I just killed myself, did I? Yeah. Because you also can't take any fall damage in this game.
Keep screaming, run! Your family's leaving you to die!
Or at least I have 7 arrows. Fucking hell. Yeah, oh shit is right. This mission is definitely the most hardcore so far, given how many arrows, archers there are. And it also like doesn't save like the health and adrenaline bars you started this mission with. You're just gonna have to deal with the last amount you had, even if it's like half health and then no adrenaline bars, which means like 1 arrow shot and you're dead. There's like 6 arrows flying at you at a time sometimes. It would be great if you guys had like any, you know, arrows for me. Like anyone. Anywhere. Well, I guess fuck it. Jesus Christ. This is truly hardcore. The arrows sound full. Why are you guys running? Great, now I went up there. This fucking guy. You know, I wish I could commit here and just jump and then assassinate him, but that might not work.
Now, good boy. This is how we win.
All right. And that was tricky. Dealing with all of these archers. That second arrow hit his big toe. Enough to kill. Am I doing something special on this run? So I'm doing the LIFO challenge for the first time. And I'm also focusing on the historical relevant, you know, records and Mongolian artifacts and stuff. So gonna collect all of those. Which means also probably doing like all the Mongol territories in this game on LIFO challenge. Thank you, Oliver and Rod, for GG's. Cheers, Shilla. Yeah, it's gonna be a good challenge for sure. I mean, so far it's been already quite difficult, you know. It really can be like over in the blink of an eye.
Please.
So I won't be doing like 100% because I've already done that on my first playthrough of the game actually, getting the platinum and everything done in the game. So the only thing mandatory will really be what I just mentioned. Since I still want to primarily focus on like the history of the game. But yeah, it's gonna still be fairly in-depth I think, you know, because we're gonna have to check out many places to get all the records and Mongolian artifacts. And that means we're gonna, you know, find many quests to do and like many side activities to check out. But I won't be like doing all the, you know, like Fox Outers or something. I kind of felt they got a bit old after a while. So they're kind of like, you know, busy work. I don't want to make like mandatory in this game. Since I've already done that before. You know, it's painful when people write GG for not dying to this random enemy. That's true. It's not like, you know, defeating like a boss in Dark Souls or something.
They stop shooting!
It is over. Go to your family.
Thank you, my lord.
The bridge is clear!
You know, one thing I love about this game is kind of like the peacefulness. Like, even though, you know, you have like massive battles and combat parts, it's kind of like the peacefulness that this game kind of like has whenever you're not doing any of it. Can be very meditating in a way.
The Mongols are gone.
Did they scream?
Their suffering isn't your concern. Take your family to Hiyoshi Springs. These roads are dangerous.
We will. Thank you.
Yeah, I think I might actually try to get the Tadayori's armor. We already unlocked the quest for it. And I'm definitely gonna start it. But yeah, it's not something I like, you know, have to do for the playthrough. Like, the mythical quests in general are, of course, like, not really necessarily on the historical side of the game. But I'm still gonna check out some of those. I mean, honestly, you know, the mythical quests were like one of my favorites in the game, to be honest. But yeah, I didn't, you know, really want to make them like a focus on a historical kind of like focus run. It's gonna be good once we get to the golden temple here, because then we can upgrade our katana, I think. Yeah, I'm always in awe just looking at the graphics of this game and the environments. Especially now that I get to play it, you know, on PC, not on the PlayStation 4. And it already looked great on the PlayStation 4, it really does. But yeah, this is definitely another level here. It's kind of cool, you can like sheath and pull off a sword while on the horse. You can also play the flute. This is graphically your favorite game ever? I don't blame you. It has such a great art direction, I think. Hello there. Wanna die in one hit? Okay, there's something here. Maybe another cricket sound? Does look like a cemetery. Indeed. This always reminds me of the movie Mulan. There's also like a cricket that gets trapped in a cage like this and becomes like a side character essentially. Kind of a funny one. I do wonder if there's also like another kind of like altar where we can pay respect here. Because last time there was. It can be a bit tricky to spot sometimes. But once you find like a kind of like sign asking you to like bow, then that's the indication. Hello there, Mita. Welcome in. Good day. How are you doing today? Nice, dude. That's great to hear. And yeah, I'm doing quite well. Having a nice day over here. It's pretty cold and windy outside, but still pretty nice. I don't mind a bit of cold weather in the winter time. And yeah, just doing a short session here with some more ghosts. Been, you know, doing some more exploration here, just getting like my teeth into the side stuff here. We already died 5 times in less than an hour. So we're even faster to die today than we were yesterday. But yeah, some of the missions and like, you know, the way you kind of have to face the enemies makes it quite tricky at times with a lethal challenge. But I like it, you know, I do like a good challenge. And it's definitely thrilling, knowing that, you know, any mistake is gonna be severely punished. Oh yeah, the Golden Temple. That's gonna be like one of the main bases here in the first act. Man, this game's art direction. Love it. But Sucker Punch really has a knack for good art directions. You know, the infamous games are so different, but they also were such gorgeous games.
Let's strengthen your bow.
Yeah, I don't have enough to upgrade my bow further here at this
You
point.
lack the required materials.
But we already upgraded once, so
Until next time.
definitely up to date here for this current
No substitutes for a great bow.
level.
I guess we can hope. Wasn't it Lord Shimura who brought up the pirate animal outside of
I watched it happen, and I did nothing. Seek refuge in Amida Buddha.
My lord, are you heading to join the rest?
What do you mean?
I've heard of a small resistance group gathering in Azumo Prefecture.
There are others fighting back against the Mongols? Brave. But dangerous if they're not trained. I'll find them.
Hello there, Kasu. Welcome in. Preparing for AC Shadows with this game, I see. Exactly. you know, wanted to play a really good game focusing on Japanese history and culture.
The Chinese weren't enough for them? They had to fight each other too?
They say the Khan even battled his own brother for power. In prison.
Lord Sakai!
Do you know of any supplies in the area?
No, my lord. But Kami will lend you aid if you pay your respects. Find the Torii gates, follow them to a shrine, and take what is offered.
They say a charm blessed by Kami can change one's fate. I could use that kind of help. It's good to see you. Gonjiro, right? You served Lord Nagao. He was a good man. I'm sorry we lost him.
I'm honored you recall a humble household servant. So many of us here owe you our lives.
I'm afraid the fight for our home is just beginning.
That's why we want to help, my lord. People started donating what they could, and... Please, accept these gifts.
Thank you, Gonjiro. And everyone else who contributed.
We'll keep donating what we can, here and elsewhere, as word of your victory spread. May the Kami keep you from harm.
Glowing warrior, crafted for proud samurai of Tsushima. Also kind of forgot to say, but thank you for a follow earlier, 5 minutes ago, and welcome in. There we go, our first mask. I might use this as if I wanna like hide my identity here. But for now, we are in friendly territory.
My lord! You made it! I came straight here. Stayed off the roads. Just like you said, Lord Sakai.
I'm glad you got here safely. How is your little one holding up?
He's braver than his father. People didn't believe it when I told them a samurai sent us here.
Take care of yourself. And the little one.
The people here don't have much to offer. But we'll do everything we can to help.
We all know you
See that? I told you. There's always hope.
It's great seeing all the people we actually, you know, helped here already. It's definitely showing that, you know, what Jin has been doing has actually led to, you know, positive results.
The form of an Oni on the horizon as the sun sets. It reminds me of yet another story.
Wish they'd taken me instead.
I work on all kinds of armor.
Ah, an armorer. Why
I
not?
can repair all kinds of armor. Make it the envy of Hachiman himself.
Even broken armor fresh off the battlefield?
Well, that does look quite damaged. Bring me something in better condition, and I would be honored to show you my skill.
There's the disguise system. Not quite. You have like outfits and masks, but they're mostly just for visual effects. But I'm not too sure if it's like any item in the game that actually makes it less likely for enemies to detect you. I know that there's like items decreasing detection speed or something, I think like charms and stuff, but it's not quite, you know, like a disguise system in that sense. It's not like, you know, in Hitman or something, where like take on the armor of an enemy and then, you know, they won't be able to recognize you. Okay, we actually have enough supplies here to upgrade the Traveler's Attire, which is really good for exploration. Also comes with a slight visual upgrade here.
Nothing stronger.
Farewell.
There we go.
I'm proud to help a true warrior.
Aditya Ave. Nice. I love the new Hitman games. I haven't played the old ones yet, but Hitman 1 to 3 was fantastic.
You recognize it on sight?
For me, every blade is unique, as recognizable as a person. Lord Sakai, bring the materials I need, and I would be honored to improve such a fine sword. Apologies. You don't have what we need to do the work.
Okay, we just need mod supplies here. Same for the Tanto.
Your sword arm protects us all, my lord.
So I guess if I go to the regular storekeeper here, then we could sell some stuff to get more supplies, essentially. There might also be more supplies to find in the area in general.
May I look after your bow, my lord?
There's some... Let's see, Boya.
And you know what they want. I don't know them. To eat us. I haven't seen the Mongols try to eat anyone. They don't do it out.
The Mongols try to eat them. That's exactly their plan here. They're starving. That's how they made their way to Tsushima. Okay, was that like a regular? No, just like Boya, Swordsmith, Armorer. Well, never mind then. We could of course like travel to the Survivor camp, sell stuff there, then travel back, but I don't want to fast travel that much at this point, you know. Just want to like make it from one point to another and just take the exploration a bit more natural at this point. So once we have enough supplies, we can go back and get the first katana upgrade. But yeah, I really, really love the new Hitman games. They've done such a great job. Making it really fun to like social stuff, especially. But yeah, you know, working on like different ways to take down your targets. And seeing a plan actually succeed. Those are games I really want to revisit with maybe like a challenge or like unique ways of, you know, playing the missions. Hello, Dr. Darling. Welcome in. It's Ghost of Sushi. It is. Now the question is, how do you want your sushi today? Inside out? Do you want to have it deep fried? With raw fish or smoked? What's your order today, Dr. Darling? Also, be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry that took a bit longer. Got to darling with apple sauce and fried zucchini. Now that's an interesting combo. I don't ever had that on sushi. Oh yeah, Sapienza was really good, but yeah, quite difficult and quite big as well. Like lots of different ways you could approach it. But a very gorgeous map as well. But yeah, I would love to try like some challenges because I've only ever played every mission once. Just like beating them essentially, so I'm still like very much like a beginner on Hitman. But yeah, like trying one of those challenges would be really fun. And the good thing is also, you know, every mission is really like standing for itself and you know, it doesn't take like awfully long to play like for all the missions of the game. ASMR of Tsushima's stream time, exactly. I hope you enjoyed the ASMR time lapse here. Exactly, Oliver. The game really makes you feel like you're in Japan. Na, hallo, nein. Geh mal ins Bett. My dog was searching for food under the dinner table. It's like, nope. Thank you, Shilla. Or welcome back. And yeah, definitely enjoying it, Zomb. I do love Ghost of Tsushima. It's my third time playing it now. And yeah, it's my first time playing on lethal difficulty. And I would say it's definitely been quite difficult. I assume it's gonna get easier with time, you know, like once you unlock more of the tools and stuff, but it's gonna be definitely challenging at times. Looks like a hot spring. Perfect. Time to see Jin nude. Especially enjoying the deaths. That was the most enjoyable thing so far. Dying 10 times so far. Welcome back, Ave. Your computer decided it was time to shut off. Classic. It's like, you should take a break there. I'm just gonna make the decision for you. Yeah, Ave Sapienza is such a fun map. Really gorgeous, and I like how, you know, large it is, how many different approaches you can take.
I'll never forget the day he was killed. I could have saved my father. If only I was older, stronger. If I wasn't so afraid.
Ooh, I mean, maximum health increase.
Yes, science!
In a challenge like this, it would be really helpful, for sure. It's always funny how little 4 damage Jin can sustain. I mean, usually it's not quite as noticeable, but on a challenge like this, where not being at full health, you know, leads to certain death. It's like every little damage you're taking is kind of like something you have to deal with. Yeah, Miami was also really fun. That was the one with the F1 car race, wasn't it? What quantity of playthrough is this for you? So this is my third time playing it. The first time I played it as a 100% run, doing everything, all the achievements, getting the Platinum trophy, and then on the second time I played New Game Plus to get the rest of the trophies. And yeah, now this is my third time playing it, but this time with the Leafo challenge. Skill issue. Realistic 4 damage. Yeah, more realistic would be like Garrett, right? Where you're like 3 feet and it's like you're dead. That's like proper realistic 4 damage. Yeah, the burden level was quite unique to say the least. Like in its whole like structure, the mission objective. I really liked the location of the nightclub.
Clan Adachi's estate. Lady Masako should be here.
Lady Masako! Warriors of Clan Adachi! Is anyone here? Kill him!
Jesus. And we're dead.
Kill him! Where's Lady Masako?
Oh, Jesus. They press parry there.
Tell me where she is! I'll find you.
I think it's on Leafo difficult. I think we're also playing more aggressive.
Who were these men?
I'm not sure if I mentioned that anywhere in the settings, but I remember reading that that they also like behave more aggressively than usual. I do wonder if that's for Leafo or only Leafo Plus actually.
I need to find out what happened here.
Good death. A very good death. Where are you going? Literally trying to go through the wall, huh? With the head through the wall. I don't think that's working for you. But suit yourself. You can see his arm going through here. I wonder if I could kill him from this side. The only time I tried the Leafo difficulty first was the Leafo Plus one. You thought that it's also being New Game Plus will make it easier. You were wrong. Apparently it's harder than Leafo. Oh yeah, I heard that LIFO is more difficult than LIFO Plus. I guess technically LIFO Plus is more difficult with the core stats. But the thing is, you're kind of like starting with all of your tools and equipment, right? In LIFO Plus. So that can be seen as like giving you an advantage from the get-go. Whereas on a regular LIFO run, you're starting with like nothing. And like no upgrades, no tools.
Someone forced their way in.
But yeah, I guess like when it comes to the raw parameters for LIFO Plus difficulty, they're technically stricter than LIFO parameters.
This is awful.
But yeah, I guess not having any equipment is quite the anti-handicap.
A naginata, used by the women of Clan Adachi. They fought to defend their family. They were trying to escape, past the children through the window. If anyone survived, they may have fled on horseback. Better check the stables. Empty stables? Someone took the horses. Horse tracks. Someone fled the estate. They left a trail. Footprints. The rider was being chased. Archers were hunting the rider. The rider was skilled, knew how to confuse their aim. A fallen horse.
Yeah, exactly, Zomb. That's what I meant. Like, the parameters are more difficult in LIFO Plus. So, like, enemies, I guess, do more damage. But yeah, you know, like, that of course is relative, because if you have, like, a maxed out armor, then on LIFO difficulty, regular, you can sustain, like, 2 to 3 hits, right? So, if it did, like, slightly more damage, but you have, like, a maxed out armor, then that would still be technically easier than, you know, starting out fresh on a LIFO playthrough where you don't have any armor and you die in like one regular hit. But then of course once you get to the end game LIFO and you have like everything maxed out, it would technically be easier than LIFO Plus. Because in LIFO Plus, you know, you don't like constantly get better. You already have like all the armor and tools as far as I'm aware. So I guess the deeper you would go into like a regular LIFO difficulty run, it would be getting like easier, and on LIFO Plus, I guess it's like the ceiling is already reached, right? So
This horse belongs.
Doesn't get like easier with time. And by the end of a playthrough would be more difficult, I guess, on LIFO Plus.
Dead for days. Lady Masako, it's me.
Jin Sakai. They said no samurai escaped Komoda. My husband.
Lord Adachi died a warrior's death, defending our home.
Our home. My have you come?
The Mongol Khan has captured Lord Shimura. If your clan joins me, we can save my uncle and avenge your men.
Clan Adachi is dead. Massacred by our own people.
Traitors. Why would they kill those who swore to protect them?
I intend to find out.
I'm coming with you.
No, do not set aside your concerns for mine.
The family of samurai are my concern. I know what it means to be the last of one's clan.
I cannot be responsible for your death.
You won't be.
Ride with me.
Hello there, Afro. Welcome in. Vengeance will be ours. Vengeance for the taking.
I fought men at your estate.
They were waiting to finish what they started. The night my husband and sons rode to face the Mongols. The assassins came to our home. My sister took the children and fled. I stayed with my sons' wives to fight our attackers. We were outnumbered. And then I was the only one left.
That's how it ended for me at Komoda.
For me, it wasn't over. I buried them here with the rest of our family.
Death number 12 incoming. Don't say that. Yeah, no, you're actually right. Probably death number 12, 13, and 14 incoming back to back. You love vengeance. It leads to blood for the blood god. Blood for the blood god. You know how you like to wear canon outfits in the game, so you wonder what would Jin be wearing at different points in the story. What do you think? That's a good question. Yeah, I guess it would really depend on the scenario, right? Like, early on it would definitely be the explorer's outfit, because it's the only one you have, of course. Until, I guess, you do the, until you get back to your home, right? And you get the samurai clan armor from the Sakai clan. And I would assume that whenever, you know, he's like heading into battle as his main mission, he would be wearing that, I would say. So like for the bigger, you know, like main attacks, he would probably be wearing that. But yeah, I assume that the more he gets into the whole like ghost theme, and once he unlocks the ghost armor, it wouldn't surprise me if that was like his main, you know, outfit to wear for the rest of the game. But it would be interesting to actually like make notes of it, you know, and kind of like work that out for like a future playthrough, like when an outfit would make sense for which mission, narratively speaking. That's true, yeah. Yeah, if he just has like a traveler's attire, you know, it would be different than him wearing a Sakai clan armor, and she would like immediately recognize the symbol and who he is. Another fun fact, there's also an unofficially difficulty for this masterpiece. Kurosawa mode is a mode that is similar to samurai cinema, but it takes it to the aesthetics to Akira Kurosawa samurai films, if it's in black and white, which makes it hard not only to find certain locations, which you need to follow certain color flowers, but also you can't tell whether the incoming attack is blockable or not. That is very true. Yeah, when I've done my New Game Plus run, I have it as a channel point reward to activate Kurosawa mode for like an hour. And I found it really difficult, honestly. Like, as I mentioned, actually distinguishing colors and also like sometimes objectives you have to find. But you're not seeing if it's like a red or blue attack, especially in boss fights, was really tricky because you had to pay much more attention to the animation and then finding out if it's like blockable or not. Doing a LIFO difficulty or LIFO plus with Kurosawa mode, that would actually be next level difficult. But yeah, for me, I'm always like a bit torn on that mode. I really love its inclusion and I think they've done a great job. And it's really fitting as well because obviously this game is a huge love letter to, movies like the Kurosawa ones. But I also like the colors so much in this game, and not seeing like the gorgeous sunsets in their like natural colors, I can't not have it for a long time. It would be cool to do like a, Kurosawa full playthrough at some point, but I'm really glad I'm not doing it currently because it's just such a gorgeous game with, the color palette. Yeah, that's true, Afro. Yeah. I can see the Ronin outfit also be very, suitable for many kind of like missions. But also like more casual looking, I guess. But very effective for stealth. We do, Oliver. I do like a good challenge. Ah yeah, I gotcha, Afro. That makes sense. Because doing combat with Kurosawa mode, that is truly quite tricky. I guess what one could be doing is like combining Kurosawa mode with limited HUD or something. Because I'm not too sure if a limited HUD even showcases the incoming attacks. Like the HUD display. If you can't distinguish them either way, you might as well, do that as well.
I tried to save them, but the assassins caught them on the road. Cut them down. My sister. My grandchildren. Even little Natsu. She was just born. All I could do was bury her with her mother.
This never should have happened.
My sister should have been buried with her husband in the north. But at least she is with family. Come. We ride for the Golden Temple.
Sorry you endured this alone.
I am not alone. The killers are alive.
Had you seen these men before?
No. They were from another prefecture.
Who made a well-planned attack on a samurai estate?
This was no bandit raid. Someone wanted to eliminate my clan. You'll have to go in without me. Find the monk named Sogen and tell him the fate of Clan Adachi.
What are you plotting, Lady Masako?
Indulge a grieving widow. Once you've talked to Sogen, find the armorer. She is repairing something for me. I want you to have it.
I will do that. Thank you.
I will wait for you on the other side of the temple.
High precision, Gere.
High precision, Gere? Yeah, yeah, exactly, Zomb. You know, I think it's really well done, the whole Kurosawa mode, its implementation. But that of course doesn't mean that sometimes you just wanna explore the map and the game in its beautiful colors. I don't blame you, Afro. You don't want to insult this game. Now, compliment sample would actually be quite nice to have. To maybe contradict the insult a bit. But insults are a bit more fun, aren't they? Must have been the wind. Looks like a heavy wind. A heavy storm.
Octopus, mackerel, and mochi.
Ah, nice, Amita. I hope it's going well, the editing.
Are you in charge here?
I think of myself as more of a servant, my lord. Please, call me Junshin. I made this temple a haven for our people.
I'll spread the word.
If they cannot make the journey, there are also camps around Ariake. I supply them with all the food I can spare.
That's good to know. I'm looking for one of your fellow monks, a man named Sogen.
I believe he is sweeping the temple deck.
Thank you, Junshin. Continue your good work.
As if losing our homes wasn't bad enough. We have to see Mongols in them as well.
I've seen too many homes raided, burned to the ground.
They took a home nearby a few days ago. The man who lived there won't leave the area. He keeps begging for help.
I'll try and find him.
There's a small house on a safe route to and from Tsushima. Sounds good.
Very nice, Amita.
It's worth the risk, isn't it?
So, what did you edit, if you don't mind me asking?
They may catch us even if we stay here.
Still, even if he does exist.
Are you Sogen?
I am.
I am Sakai.
A samurai. Alive?
I have a message from Lady Masako. Clan Adachi was attacked. She is the only survivor.
The Mongols.
Traitors. Our own people.
How horrible.
Has anyone suspicious passed through the temple? A group of armed men?
Not that I've seen, but my duties keep me far too busy. Please tell Lady Masako she's welcome to take refuge here.
Thank you for your time.
Of course.
Hello there, Fanlight. Welcome in, dude. And thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders.
Have you listened to any stories?
Welcome into Ghost of Tsushima and the LIFO difficulty, which really is quite LIFO. How's it going, everyone? I hope you guys had a good stream. What did you play today? Ah, very cool, Amita. How are you liking the Mass Effect Legendary Edition so far? I haven't played those games yet, but they are on my viewer pick list actually. Hello there, hackers. Welcome in, dude. Good to see you. I saw you recently made a comeback on Twitch. I hope you had a good, first stream back. I was lurking. It really is Zomb. I'm also doing a fair bit of, editing videos, and yeah, the whole export and render process can definitely take a good time, depending what and how much you're rendering. And yeah, welcome all of you raiders as well. Welcome in. So we're currently doing something that I call historical order run. Essentially, we chose a bunch of games that are, having a historical focus, and we ordered them in the time that they take place in. And yeah, we're currently in medieval times, and made it to the year 1274, which is the first year that the Mongols invaded Japan after they taken over Korea. And Tsushima, as some of you might know, is, you know, kind of like the closest island between Korea and Japan. So it's the first the Mongols actually, you know, attacked and invaded. And yeah, that's kind of like the historical setting we're currently exploring here. We're playing it on lethal difficulty, which means that even a single sword strike can be enough to kill you. And yeah, so far we already died 11 times in like maybe 5 to 6 hours of playtime. So yeah, certainly quite a lethal playthrough so far.
If he was dead, they'd parade his body around Tsushima.
Oh, very cool, Fanlight. Some Dynasty Warriors with hackers. Oh yeah, I hope you guys had some good fun with that. Those games look really fun. And they're also like based on a historical setting, aren't they? In fact, I even think I had to look at some of the games in that series, thinking if I should include them or not.
We stay on Tsushima, we're dead.
But it could be I'm mixing them up with another game. Nice, Amita. I saw Rod play a bit of the Mass Effect games. And they looked, you know, pretty decent when it comes to the whole like RPG aspect and like dialogue choices. And having like different companions and that also mattering.
How is your armor fitting, my lord?
Also, Rod, thank you for giving that shout out there to Fanlight. So for those of you that haven't checked out Fanlight channel before, he's a great streamer. Very enjoyable to watch. He's playing lots of great games, like also new ones coming out, but also games with the community, you know, with multiplayer co-op stuff. Yeah, he's also played this game, also games like Elden Ring, some of the Assassin's Creed games as well. And yeah, it's definitely a great watch. So if you want to check that out, then there's a link in chat earlier, but I'm also gonna give another one in case you missed that earlier shout out. The base of the Three Kingdoms era, China. Ah, yeah, that's right. So that's like 200 CE or something, like 274 or something like that. I remember there was this Total War game about the Three Kingdoms era. Another game that I considered playing, but then I was like, nah, I'm not that much actually, like that deeply into like games like Total War. But I thought about it. But yeah, they look really fun, for sure. Like the Dynasty Warrior games. It's good sometimes to have games where you can just, you know, switch your brain off and not worry too much about making any mistakes or something. This playthrough has been kind of the opposite though. It's like every little mistake you do gets severely punished. It's fun to be an asshole in those games too. It definitely is fun to be an asshole sometimes in games. You know, when you have like dialogue choices and the ability to actually, you know, play as a quite evil character. That's fair, Mita. Yeah, sometimes you wonder, you know, does this choice actually have like much of a repercussion? Or like consequence later on? Yeah, especially when I play a game for the first time with dialogue choices. I tend to also take more time thinking about whether or not to actually go a certain path.
Stay strong in this winter. I work on all kinds of armor.
Ah yeah, that's right, Rod. I was actually wondering if you had played the third game yet, because I knew for sure that you played the first and second. but I wasn't sure if you actually got around playing the third yet. Will you also be playing Andromeda, potentially? Because that game is quite different from the trilogy, isn't it? Yeah, I don't blame you, Fanlight. I was like the same. I never played a Total War game before. And it looked really cool and interesting, you know. But when it comes to like actually taking charge of like a huge army and making decisions about, okay, you guys are doing this, you guys doing that. For me, I get easily overwhelmed. You know, I'm definitely not good in like multitasking, multi-managing, like so many things at the same time. So for me, it was a bit overwhelming to think about like, you know, spending like 50 plus hours just doing stuff like that. But everything except for like commanding huge armies was quite fun looking. But yeah, I've been playing some Stronghold recently, which is like a early 2000s British developed real-time strategy game. And that's like the max I go with like when it comes to commanding armies. It's still like much more simplified in comparison. I got your rod. Yeah, that's definitely fair. Yeah, Andromeda really stands more on its own feet, doesn't it? Doesn't seem like it's connected quite as much as the other games are to each other. I gotcha, Amita. I mean, sometimes, you know, the niceties don't get you that far. Sometimes you gotta just say it like it is. Get the reaction that you want.
Lady Masako sent me. Said you were repairing something she wanted me to have.
The armor. It's one of the finest sets I've ever worked with. Let me get it.
Oh yeah. The Samurai Clan armor. A sturdy armor that once belonged to the son of Lady Masako.
It suits you perfectly, my lord. The quality is incomparable. It will serve you well, but if anything isn't to your liking, I can always make alterations. All I need are the right materials.
Thank you.
We pray for your safety, my lord.
I also wanna visit the blacksmith here. I'm thinking we might have enough supplies now to get the first katana upgrade. Indeed. Kill enemies faster. I mean, we already are killing them quite fast, because the lethal difficulty also applies to the enemies dying quicker. But it can always be a bit quicker.
Polished like a mirror.
I'll see you again.
Sounds good, Oliver. I hope you have a great time with Brotherhood. Gonna play that sequence that Rod played earlier, is it? Was sequence 3 actually the next one that he's about to play? I think he finished sequence 3. Thank you also for the lurk, Oliver.
Allow me to strengthen your armor, my lord.
You got the armor.
It fits well.
It belonged to my eldest, Shigesato.
It is an honor. I spoke to the monk.
What did Sogen say?
He offers you refuge in the temple.
So my family's killers know where to find me. We need to move.
You think Sogen is behind the massacre?
He visited my home just before the assassins. The little bastard was their scout.
That doesn't prove his guilt.
No, but it earns my suspicion. Sogen arrived from Kamiagata at the beginning of autumn.
When we first heard the Mongols plan to invade.
The plot to destroy my clan took precision, planning,
And a war to cover the treachery.
Roger did. Not sure if you would do 2 short streams during 3 sequences each, or you finish it tomorrow, then figure out something to stream on Monday for 1 day only. That's right, yeah. Monday's your last day, and then you're going on vacation time? Or stream vacation?
Where is that monk?
They're Sogen, leaving in a hurry.
Let's follow the wolf to his den. We can get down here.
You sent me to frighten the monk.
I knew he would panic, make a mistake. Now he's leading us to his friends.
Stay close. We can't be seen.
Tailing missions? What is this? Assassin's Creed? Not even the new AC games have tailing missions. Well, Valhalla has like very few. But honestly, I kinda miss them. I don't like have to have them like as much as like in Black Flag or something. But I think tailing missions just make a lot of sense for, you know, certain scenarios.
He's moving again.
Let's go.
I think they definitely have a place.
Sight.
He didn't see anything.
Let's get closer.
This way.
Rob, it's true. You'll be back streaming in February with the remasters of Tomb Raider 1 to 3. And try to time it so when the remasters of 4 to 6 come out, you can jump into those the date releases. That'd be really great to be able to play them like back to back like that. I really hope that the remasters for 3 to 6 are gonna 4 to 6 are gonna be just as good as the you know, first ones. No Rod streams for a while. What will you do while working? Watch older playthroughs on YouTube.
Masako's alive.
In the Rod Legion archive.
That must be who killed our men at the estate.
You fools. Now they know I'm part of this. You have to find them.
Keep your voice down.
I'm going inside. Don't come back until they're dead.
Those men slaughtered my family. Spare the monk. The rest can die.
Looking for me?
I'll put that sword to good use.
Plan
Yeah, they really are more aggressive, like holy shit. So many guys as well. What the fuck? The rip. They're so aggressive.
This will make for a grand.
But yeah, that is death number 12. And speaking of YouTube, you once edited a video, exported it, and started uploading it on YouTube. A few minutes later, you don't know why, but you just deleted the video from your PC, so in the end you had to record it again. Yeah, that's annoying. It's like, you know, everything's done, you're just uploading and then accidentally, like, deleting the video you're about to upload. Fucking hell. That is annoying.
There's nowhere to run, Sogen.
You destroyed Clan Adachi. I was only a messenger.
For who?
Knowledge does not end suffering.
You know nothing of suffering.
Masako.
I buried my family, one by one. It took days. But I'm going to leave you for the wolves.
We need him alive to tell us who he serves. Our world has changed. Men of vision must rise to face it. And those in the way must be removed.
They were children!
Masako!
He was never going to talk.
We still need information. There has to be something we can use. Search outside. I'll deal with things in here.
Find me when you're done.
Man, what a scene. But I can really understand Masako's rage and also frustration at, you know, hearing him say that, like, those in the way. It's like, they were children. How in the way can they be, you know? Broad lever fits, but you think Bruto would have been a better name for this difficulty? It definitely is Bruto. Savage Lady, yeah. Don't wanna anchor Lady Masako, that's for sure.
Spare weapons. They expected reinforcements. They've run out of food. Must have been here a while. Names. And a symbol.
Lists of conspirators. Sogen, Sadao, Mai, Kajiwara, and Omura.
Masako might know them.
Did you find anything?
Very gracious. I really gotta get that break 4 ability, so I can actually roll and not take 4 damage from those kind of jumps. Now I gotta heal just so I'm at full health. Masako wins. Fatality. She was like Trevor there. Yeah, completely losing control. Who can blame her?
Did you find anything?
Well, I found some linen, so that's something. But darling, you're semi-lurking 2 streams because you don't want spoilers. You have to play the games you own sometime. That's definitely fair, you know. But yeah, I think you're gonna have a great time with this. At least I have a feeling that you're gonna like Ghost of Tsushima. It really is, Amita. It's so good finally be able to play it in 60 FPS, you know. At like the highest graphical settings too. The PlayStation 4 version is also great looking and it really plays well. Very optimized. But this is truly like, you know, a better experience in that regard.
A list of names and a clan symbol.
I found the same symbol on these men. I've never seen it before.
A rival clan, moving in to take control. We have to stop them.
I will.
You cannot do it alone. When my uncle hears of this, he will not rest until the traitors pay for what they did. Help me, and we will bring down everyone who hurt you.
Together. When you need help rescuing your uncle, I will be there.
Thank you, Lady Masako.
Until that time, I have work to do.
Oh, hell yeah. Free technique points. I should definitely spend them. I like when the horse and Jin are interacting with each other. Yeah, there you go. Got an apple. Now who's happy? Ah. Yeah, there's like armor loadouts, right? Somewhere. Shouldn't it be here though? Ah, there it is. Yeah. Assign charms and vanity gear to catch armor to create custom loadouts. Charms and vanity gear can be assigned to multiple armors at once. I do like the idea of this. So I'm gonna activate that. It wasn't in the PS4 version, I don't think. Ah yeah, and there are the loadouts. That's really cool. Also when it comes to like customizations of like headgear and stuff, make it like dependent on what kind of like armor you're wearing. You could also like assign a mask to specific outfit as well. And only to that one. I don't think it's gonna do much for me at this point. Like once I'm below 50% health, it's still gonna be a one-shot, I'm sure.
Get religion.
So gonna go for the charm of efficiency here. Hello there, Fat Dairy, welcome in. And how's it going? Okay, techniques. Yeah, there's this whole Iron Will ability, which basically allows you to get a second chance. I am actually thinking about not allowing myself to have Iron Will at all in this playthrough, because it kind of defeats the purpose of lethal, right? I mean, the purpose is you're getting to 0% health and you're dead. You know, that's a consequence. With Iron Will, it might cost free resolve, right? So actually even having the option to activate it will probably not happen that often. So I guess that's an argument to make for allowing myself to have it, because the cost for having the ability to save yourself, you know, costs quite a bit of resolve. But I'm still thinking of limiting myself from using this, at least at this point, maybe like in the late game. But yeah, not at the moment. Okay, I'm gonna go for safe landing here, because this is actually useful in the challenge, you know, avoiding 4 damage. There's been like quite a few times already today where we took like slight amount of 4 damage and then we had to use an entire resolve point just to heal ourselves to get back to 100% health, so we can sustain like a regular hit from a weaker enemy. So I'm gonna go for safe landing here.
Out of high falls. A thief's trick.
And that also unlocks chain assassination. Yes.
I'm outnumbered. Need to strike faster.
100%.
The first bleeds.
And I'm also gonna get the parry and unblockable attack from Mongo's swords as well. All right.
Good move.
Throw your blades!
Oh, what the fuck? Thought he dodged. I swear I hate these guys. It's like one freaking hit. Ah dear. And I even thought I had it dodged. But I guess I dodged too early. And then you can't dodge again. That was a bit anticlimactic.
My lord, the Mongols have them.
Calm down. Who's been taken?
The invaders took our house. Down the road. My wife is there. With my son.
You left your family behind?
What choice did I have? I'm no warrior.
I'll help them. Stay here.
Aditya Mita. So, what issues did you have with the stream's performance when, with the game's performance when streaming? I had some issues when I was trying enhanced broadcasting, but I kind of deactivated that, and now it's been running really well.
Mongols. It had to be done.
Oh, what the fuck? Ambush. What the fuck? Fucking guy.
The man mentioned wife and child.
All right. Brought to watch a video of that Yakuza like a pirate game, and it looks wild. Imagine a pirate game where you can actually board ships and fight on the enemy decks. I did see a trailer for that game, and it did look really funny, honestly. I'm not really into the Yakuza series yet. But I can imagine for people that are, you know, it's definitely a really intriguing idea. But yeah, crazy, isn't it? Like, imagine a game where you actually get to play as a pirate and you get to board ships. Like, in person. On the other ship. Actually taking control of your character.
No sign of the family here. Maybe outside.
I know it's like foreign language for Ubisoft at this point, but... imagine. And I can't wait to actually have wind charms. That's gonna be really helpful for stealthy gameplay.
Laundry. Still damp. The attack was sudden.
Ah, I gotcha, Amita. So like a VRAM issue. So how did you manage to lower the VRAM? Did you have to just reduce the texture quality a lot? Like the texture resolution?
A lot of blood. Someone was killed here. Bodies were dragged, thrown in the water. A child's toy. His family didn't survive. I should let him know.
Rest in peace. Yeah, that's the thing, Amita, right? Like, the extra VRAM headroom you also need for streaming can really add another load on top.
My lord, did you find them?
Your family was killed. I'm sorry.
Why didn't you save them? I ran like a coward. I should be dead too.
It's not your fault. Don't let their deaths be in vain. Resist the invaders. Help those in need.
Yes, my lord.
Well, that's a bit of an ironic charm to get here. Of well-being. Considering what happened to his family. Yeah, with new games especially. And yeah, the VRAM requirements is just gonna, you know, get worse and worse with the next years, I assume at this point. And Nvidia is like still bringing out cards with like 8 gigabytes VRAM or something, you know. It's like, that's not enough today anymore. It's definitely cool also seeing that even in Act 1, you know, a lot of your enemies aren't necessarily only the Mongolians. It's definitely also, you know, Japanese traitors, bandits, you know, people who just care about their own survival.
Lord Sakai, you must do something. It's Kii's sake brewery in Azamo.
That brewery is the pride of Tsushima. I remember the first time I tried Kii's sake.
Soon there will be none left. The Mongols are taking it by force.
I'll see what I can do.
Mongols grow cold.
And there's also Verona in Act 2. Yeah, they're gonna be tough as heck. They're really fast to attack and quite difficult to parry sometimes. I would also think that they deal a lot of damage with a single sword strike. Looks like rain.
My lord, have you come to help the Azamo League too?
Oh, I have. Could you please stop cutting me?
I've never heard of them.
Farmers and fishermen banded together to fight the Mongols. I've come from Ariake to train them.
I admire their bravery. How is the training going?
They were supposed to meet me here hours ago. I was about to look for them.
I'll ride with you.
Their leaders stay at a farmhouse nearby. They'll know where the main force is camped. As a child, I dreamed of becoming a samurai. Now, I'm riding with a real one.
But you know how to fight, and handle a horse.
My village was constantly raided by pirates on the coast. They killed my parents when I was young. I learned to defend myself. I hope the skills I gained through hardship can be of use to the people here.
You're not so different from a samurai.
My lord, you flatter me.
There's a fire up ahead.
The farmhouse.
Cut them down. The Mongols found them. We could have found the main force too.
I should have come sooner.
We can still warn the others. Hear that? They might have found the main force.
We have to help them. Hurry, my lord!
Wait!
Let's go!
Quite determined she is.
We're too late.
We can't save everyone.
Then I will avenge the dead.
The samurai remains calm before a fight. Wait!
Pay for your crimes, invaders!
Oh, what? I thought I could block these. I forgot I could block these attacks.
Wait!
I mean, it did do the blue-like effect for it, so I should have. It was definitely in block stance. But for some reason the attacks still hit me. Next time I'm just gonna dodge them. also gotta deal with my mate dying.
Wait!
Can't we just stealth for once? Why does everyone have to charge into battle?
Pay for your crimes, invaders!
Did it!
You have skill, but you nearly died rushing into battle.
Don't the Mongols anger you?
A samurai's most important weapon is himself. Lose control, and you risk defeat.
I see. I should return home. Learn to master my emotions.
Keep fighting. We need people like you. Remember the lesson.
I will, my lord.
Nobu's annoying us again. It's like, give me more apples. Relation grows. We are now the people's hope. And our maximum health increased. We can also choose a new ghost weapon. Very nice. So you can have black powder bombs, smoke bombs, sticky bombs, or the wind chimes. And I gotta say, with how much we've been forced into combat here, I feel like the smoke bombs would be great to have because you can use them during combat and then follow it up with chain assassinations, which is insanely powerful and definitely a good way to avoid death. Also, we just wanna like escape, right? So smoke bombs I'm gonna go for.
Incense mixed with black powder creates thick smoke. Enough to blind my enemies.
And then after that I'm gonna go for wind chimes, I think. Just focusing a bit more on like actual stealth capabilities here. New charm of hidden sight.
Couldn't do this.
Enemies stop hunting for you 40% faster. It also increases our health efficiency. I think this is more important at the moment, to be honest. Okay, somewhere here is supposed to be a bamboo strike opportunity. there it is. Oh yeah. 2 more and we get another reserve bar here. Alright, and then this shall be where we will call it today for Ghosts of Tsushima. We actually got a decent bit done considering, you know, doing like a shorter session. Quite a bunch of side activities, and we also did make progress in the, you know, main objective here of the first act, which is rescue Lord Chimera. We did recruit Lady MASAKO, so that's another ally that will help us here to get Lord Chimera rescued. We still gotta rescue Yuna's blacksmith brother down here. And then, you know, fortune lines with the Straw Hat Ronin. But yeah, we're gonna make our way slowly there, you know? Like, next time I'm probably gonna check out this Tale of Tsushima, maybe make a start on the Legend of Tadayori, and then we're getting closer to doing the next journeys for Jin. But yeah, I like, you know, doing this approach where we can, you know, do a bit of natural exploration, going from one place to another and just checking out what's on the way there. Makes it feel a bit more natural, for sure. And yeah, and at some point we have to work on getting more of the Mongol territories liberated, because currently it's only 1 out of 24 we've done. So there's gonna be a decent bit also to get the Mongol artifacts unlocked. But yeah, that's the plan. It could be that I'm gonna do a test stream later today where I try and see if I can get enhanced broadcasting to work without killing performance. But yeah, that's just gonna be like a test kind of thing. So I won't be online for a long time if you get to catch that. Because actually like doing a test stream without going on Twitch is different from actually streaming to Twitch. So I'll have to do that and see if I can get it to work proper. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Let's go and have another save here. And let's have a look who's online and who we can raid today, shall we? Rod Summerfalls are very tricky, but overall like them, especially how it gave you something helpful. Definitely. Yeah, I do like the way they've done it in this game, how different activities give you different benefits and then also different resources for different upgrades, and you know, it makes it not so that everything results in having the same outcome or like the same benefit. You can also like branch out and diversify. No worries over stream, Rod. Thank you so much for being here and for joining. It really was, Amita. Yeah, I had a great time getting the platinum for this game on the PlayStation 4. It's been like almost 4 years now since I've done that. The game was like, I think it was like summertime 21, like summer 2-4 time when I first played this. But yeah, really satisfying platinum trophy for sure. You too, Zomp. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you for being here. No worries whatsoever, Amita. Thank you also for being here. And yeah, thank you everyone who was in here today. Also to all the lurkers and everyone who's been in chat. yeah, thank you also again for all the support today. Schiller and Fanlight for the raids. Really appreciate it for bringing your communities over. Waffle, thank you again also for the resub. And yeah, also for the new follows. Really appreciate it. And yeah, it's been great to play some more Ghost of Tsushima here. We are going to go and have a quick look here if Lucinda is still going for a bit longer. Because if so, then we're gonna raid over there. But yeah, it seems like she's doing some zombie shooting here, so I think she's gonna go for a while longer. And if you want to check out some other streamers of the community, definitely check out Rod, Schiller, Fanlight, and Amita. Rod has been playing some AC Brotherhood recently. Schiller's currently playing through Skyrim. Amita has been playing Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. And Fanlight is currently playing some Dynasty Warriors 9. All great streamers, so definitely check them out if you haven't before. And thank you for posting the raid emotes as well in chat there, Rod. So you know the deal. If you want to join us with a raid over to Lucinda, feel free to copy and paste yeah, one of the two command posts there with the emotes. And that's no worries with the shoutouts either. More than happy to give you guys some. And yeah, I will catch you again soon with the next part of Ghost of Tsushima. Catch you next time, Zomp. Take care. Catch you guys next time.